Hey everybody, just thought I'd give you guys an update. You might be a little worried by the thumbnail picture. Um, I've taken that starter in and out, no exaggeration, 7 or maybe 8 times. I've gotten to where I can get it out in 5 minutes flat, and I can get it back in 6 or 7. So, and that's frustrating when you just fight with something and fight with something and fight until finally you just really don't care that much anymore, and you just pretty much want to wreak havoc on whatever you're working on. And I really felt like dumping some gas in there and setting it on fire or something there for a while, but glad I didn't. What I ended up doing was I went to a junkyard where a guy I know knows the guys down at the junkyard, and I talked to him about it and stuff because they deal in junk parts and stuff like that. And the guy knew right away what the problem was, and he said it was even though the starter was new, or well, not new, rebuilt in Mexico. Um, Even though it tested good on a bench test outside the vehicle, that's under no load. And so he said what was happening was the clutch system in there was weak to where it would test okay on a bench test. Then when you go and put it in, as soon as there's a load applied, it didn't have enough power to jump out and make contact with the flywheel, even though it was popping out and spinning and everything like it was supposed to on a bench test. So I finally convinced the guys at O'Reilly's that even though it tests good on the bench, that it was probably not a good starter. So my brother-in-law works up there, and he switched me out for another one. Brought it home, put it in, fired right up the first try. So that whole fiasco is behind us. And in case any of you ever run into that problem, that was what was wrong. The new starter just, even though it tested good, it just wasn't right. So, but this one's strong, and it fires up pretty easy. So what will be happening is towards the end of the month, when I get the money from YouTube, I'll go and buy a bunch of bags of mortar, and we'll go out there to the property and we'll start laying some more blocks. It'll probably be like the 22nd, 23rd, something like that. And we've been hit with quite a heat wave. I hope it backs off just a little bit. This morning it was about 78 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm helping a family friend put metal on their roof, roof their house with corrugated metal. And man, by noon I was cooking. So I'm going to get up. I got half of it done today, and I'll do the other half tomorrow morning before noon, hopefully. So anyway, we'll have all that behind us, and hopefully no more problems for a while, and we'll get going with it. I was able to go out to the property today. I forgot my video camera, but my mom was with me, and she had a regular camera. On the way there, I'm sure if you guys look back in like the property tour video or something like that, there's a big pond just below, at the bottom of the hill from where we're going to build the house, or from where we're building. And just on the other side of the low water creek, there's a big pond. And we were coming down through there, and I happened to look over, and there's a dump truck half submerged in the middle of the pond. So I stopped and took some pictures of it and walked all the way around the pond and made sure there wasn't nobody still in there. And I got the story just a little bit ago that supposedly, because that's a pretty steep hill, you know, it's pretty steep going down there, and it's long and steep. So apparently the guy lost his brakes one way or another. You know, they might have just went out, you know, by happenstance, or he might have not been very experienced and smoked them and lost them through driver fault. I don't know, but he managed to bail out before the dump truck went through the fence. So he bailed out, and the dump truck went through the fence and uh, ran over a 4-inch or so cedar tree and shattered the windshield and ended up in the middle of the pond. So, but the guy didn't get hurt, so he's okay and everything. And you know, my biggest concern with that would be watering cows out of that pond. You know, how much motor oil leaked into the water, how much diesel fuel, how much, you know, grease off the transmission and differentials and all that. You know, I don't know, but so I don't know how my father-in-law is going to deal with that part of it, but I will have shown all of those pictures while I was just talking about that. So we get to the property, and I'm checking on the garden, and found 2 ripe tomatoes, so that was good. And plenty of other tomatoes are on. There's, you know, I don't know, 160 of them or so. They're loaded with tomatoes. They're just all green. I'm thinking with all this heat and sunlight, they're going to go ahead and start ripening up pretty quick, though. Coons got the corn, so they ate all the corn. And something's been eating the tops off the carrot plants, and something ate all the lettuce. So, you know, there's still plenty of produce there for us. I just hope the coons and all that will back off just a little bit and let us have our fair share. They already got the corn. The rest is for us, hopefully. But I just thought I'd share the update on the starter, and all that's taken care of, and we should be all set up here in about the next 10 days to go ahead and head back out there and start laying down some more blocks. So we'll get going on that again. But I guess that's it for now, so we'll catch you later.